All right, what's up, guys? We're here with another interview. We're here with Lauren. She is the owner of Texas PC Recycling. Lauren, how are you doing today?
I am great. Thank you for having me, and happy Earth Day 2020. And for those that are watching this later, throwback to Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day. All right, well, let's get right into it. First question I have, just tell us everything about your business, when you guys got started, what you guys have going on, and what you offer for the community.
Absolutely. So after working in this industry, I'm excited to share that I had the opportunity to open my own business at the beginning of March. So perfect timing with quarantine following right after. So this is a new business for me, though not new to the industry. And what I do is I recycle computers, servers, laptops, and other computer related tech. And I do that through free pickups for businesses all throughout the Houston area. So if you work in an office and you've noticed that you're kind of collecting a tech graveyard of old items that don't work anymore, that you know you're not supposed to throw away, but you're not totally sure what to do with them, you can call me. I'll come and I'll pick them up. I also work with companies and organizations to do community computer recycling drives. That way people can bring their items from home. And then I actually buy scrap. So if you are in IT or you're a hobbyist with computers, I will buy old computer scrap from you.
Awesome. That sounds like a fun business. Being in the industry before, you've seen the way that this worked before the lockdown. Obviously, you just got started with your own business, right when we went on lockdown or shelter in place or whatever they call it, stay home. So could you just talk to us about what the difference, what has that created in terms of this business model? What kind of obstacles has that created with the pandemic?
Absolutely. So it was definitely an immediate pivot from the original ideas, from signing the papers to, yay, I have a new business. And then exactly like you said, a week later, everyone's shelter in place, we're staying home now. It created the opportunity to really think of something new. And how can we be creative with this? Because I didn't want to just sit and do nothing while we're at home. And so I started doing curbside recycling. The restaurants were doing it. I can do it with computers. So all throughout the month of April, we've been doing computer curbside recycling. You can recycle your old tech. We don't even have to interact with each other. And then I found out that the Macaroni Grill in the Woodlands is doing hot meals for first responders. And so you can actually donate a meal to a first responder. So I wanted to get involved in the cause as well. So for every computer that's recycled this month, we're donating $1 towards one of those meals. And I'm excited to say we've been able to donate several meals now. So thank you to the community
That's
for getting
awesome.
involved. It's a lot of fun.
That's really great. I love to hear that. Awesome cause, obviously. Talk about just in general, with this particular business model, what outside of the pandemic, what are the obstacles of this business model when it comes to doing what you're doing?
Sure. So I think the first one is really finding the old computer tech, right? There are different levels, and I think some people they know a lot about the industry, and some people are like, people recycle computers, that's a thing? I've never heard about this before. And so, yes, they do. And if you work in a hospital or if you work for the school district, you may know that there are large contracts to actually dispose of your e-waste properly. And so some of the obstacles are, being a smaller business, there are certain certifications that I don't have or certain items that I'm not able to offer. And so what we've been able to do to kind of combat that is partner up with the larger companies that do. And so we've been able to work together. If you have to have an R2 certified downstream, hey, I have an R2 partner here in town, and so I can ensure that all of your stuff goes through an R2 downstream. If you need to ensure that every single hard drive is shredded, we can make sure that all your hard drives are shredded. For me and my business, what I offer is I degauss all hard drives for free and scrap them for end of life. So if you send me a computer or a server or a laptop, the hard drive is going to be pulled out. It's going to be electronically zapped so it can never be used again, and then it's going to be disposed of. And so a lot of that is really educating people so that they're comfortable getting rid of those old items or finding the solution that works for a company depending on what their data security requirements really are.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Well, this will be the last question, and you kind of touched on it a little bit, but just talk about what you think you do well, not only as a business owner, but what your company does well. Why people should choose to recycle their tech through you, and what you predict you'll do well in the future after we get out of this crazy time.
Well, thank you. I am super excited to continue to grow after we are all out of here. Actually, in May, we are already starting to line up some computer recycling drives, which I'm really excited about. And we'll actually be able to use those not only to pull stuff out of the house and make more space, but as local fundraisers. So if you're a company that wants to have a fundraiser for a local cause, let's talk. I'm really excited about that. But when it comes to something different, the nice part about being here locally in Spring and being the owner of the company means that I can have a recycling drive on a Saturday. I can come do a pickup after hours. I don't have that 8 to 5 strictness. So if you need flexibility, I'm here to be flexible.
Good.
I talk with everyone individually to see what their needs are. If they just need someone to pick it up, if they need a certificate of recycling, if they want every hard drive serial number that I got from them, I can make sure that we really work with everyone individually to get their needs. And then also the education aspect of it. I don't think everyone knows what all counts. I mean, if you go through your house, you can probably pick up over 50 things that could be considered e-waste. You have your blender, wow. You have your toaster, all your like your razor, if your razor is plugged in, anything with a plug essentially, wow. Can be scrapped or recycled in some way. And it's the largest growing stream of waste in the entire world. So the more electronics that we produce, the more we're going to have to figure out ways to responsibly recycle it, because if it goes into the landfill, if it gets incinerated, it can cause air pollution. Electronics.
Awesome. Well, that's definitely, a lot of that is definitely news to me. So that's cool. I love the education aspect of it for sure. Well, thank you so much for your time. It was awesome to hear about your business, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Guys, if you want to get interviewed, the video is going to go on YouTube. It's going to go in the group. It's going to go on the page. I have slots open for next week. I hope you enjoyed this one, and we will see you guys next time.